And here is your starting grid. Here today in Australia, we have Jerry Moore race in P1. We have Shifty 50 in P2. SDC starting in third position. We have Liam Hannon in P4. We have M Steele in P5. Josh P6. Getting my pipe starting in P7. We have Chitsu starting in P8. GB292 starting in P9. We have Lewis rounding up the top 10. We have Dominguez in P11. Dark starting in P12. Unlucky A, aka Benjo, starting 13th. We have Striker Son starting in P14th. We have Joey starting in P15. We have George B23 starting in 16th. Small Hands starting in 17th with his teammate following behind in 18th. And I missed the last two. But I believe that was Meaning Bowl was 20th and
I think Rebel Go Plays may have been
Rebel Go
19th,
Plays
yeah.
was 19th. Thank you, Pi, for recovering me there. Didn't say it quick enough, did I?
And SDC was also in the McLaren Shark Sim racing. As the drivers come back round for the grid.
Here we go. All the nerves will be running through these drivers now. They've been waiting a long time to start this round one race here. The Tier 2 series here at TT Motorsport. Who is going to get a good start here? Could Jerry Moore defend off that first place? For 5 red lights. As we're going through the red lights again.
Oh, looks like there could have been a technical glitch.
Doesn't seem to be happening, and we're away here at Albert Park for the round one. Let's see a driver squabbling already. As the M2 making a very good start, and Shifty 50 moves up the way.
GB just come off the track there.
Oh, and we see someone in the background already dropped right back.
Bits of debris flying everywhere.
And there's a safety car already. But Shifty 50 has had the best possible start there. They're straight into P1. We have M Steele following in second. We have Jerry Moore who's dropped down to third. We have Josh up into fourth. They've made 2 positions. We've had Chitsu who's made up 3 positions up into P5, which is very good. We have Liam Hannon, unfortunately dropped down 2 positions. We have Getting My Pipe who's held 7th. We have Dominguez, teammate following behind, has made up 3 positions. But George B has made up total of 7 positions already up into P9. We have Unlucky aka Benjo's up into P10, making 3 positions. We have Joey up into P11. Dark followed by Small Hands. Rebel Go Plays. And then GB292's missed out big time there. I'm not too sure what's happened to them. And with Striker Zone has missed out a couple of positions too. Meaning Bowl's already made up 3 positions from the back. And we have SDC who's dropped out. Oh, so it was SDC I saw at the start. Second corner. Aiming into the crash barrier. That is so unfortunate. But they're down 15 places now. But it's really early doors yet. We still have another 28 laps left. So, anything's possible yet. And we have Stevie JD in P19 and Lewis racking up the top 20 drivers. Oh, what was that? They've all bunched up and they've all made a lot of contact. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, all the drivers ghosting.
Thing for at once. But nevertheless, we're back underway. Shifty 50 gets an excellent start, and we have M Steele, who gets a great start from Jerry Moore. Jerry Moore drops a little bit back there, was caught napping at the start. Chisel and Liam Hannon follow close, P4 and 5.
There we go, Josh side by side with Lewis. Oh, Lewis just gets ahead, but Josh goes and makes another move down the straight.
Oh, as we have Dark going on Dominguez. Very nice overtake there from Dark.
Tell you what, these two are side by side round the corner.
Benjo like his chances as well to try and get past the Bentley driver. The Bentley driver actually has a missing end plate, so they'll be screwing right now.
SDC and Meaning Ball having a little battle. SDC coming out on top, sorry, Meaning Ball just having another go. Doesn't manage to take him. Well defended there from SDC.
Oh, M still bins it! Coming out of the fast chicane. Oh, what a shame, they're doing so well. There's Chitsu's up to third place. Jerry Moore takes second, and that's another safety car here for round 1 here at Albert Park. What a shame. What a shame. I'm not too sure, but I'm not sure why it's stopping and starting so much. We have Joey picking up another penalty there from a collision. So they've literally only just got a new wing, and I'm going to check it now, but I think... Oh, and Dominguez hit Joey, so it's all happening at the back. What's Joey's wing looking like? Joey's wing is looking alright, to be fair.
STC Text GB292 though.
Oh, we're back underway. Oh, my bad. I didn't even realise safety car was coming in. And Shifty has had an incredible start.
Yeah, just pulled away a second from the rest of the bunch there.
Here we have a battle for ninth as Josh is looking for Stevie J here. Medium ball picks up a 3-second penalty there for corner cutting. God, there's so much going on here. I don't even know who to stick with. There's just trains of drivers everywhere. As Josh makes a move there, and that's another driver who's dropped back down. That's Stevie J. Oh, I'm not sure what happened to them there. For Shifty, there's been a little gap of 0.6 seconds over Jerry Moore. And After Dark hanging in there, a nice P3. And Liam Hanna makes a move on George B. Jerry Moore race sits in the fastest lap so far. As we have Josh making a move on GB292. And we have Striker Son.
Oh, he's just made another move on SDC and he's going for small hands, which he's got as well. Just
3 wide there.
3 positions, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Josh is on a rampage right now. He's wanting to go past one after the other right now. He's wanting to get on with this early on into this race, so he can start putting pressure possibly onto the leaders. As he makes another move there on Striker Son. Oh, there's contact. Striker Son pulling on him. I was not on board with Josh at the time. I was looking from third person, so I'm not quite sure who was at fault there for that bit of contact.
I think I'd have to watch that one back myself.
By the looks of it.
That's it. Both drivers still made it out alive.
But the Audis are looking really, really good though into P4 and 5. And Getting My Pipe makes a move on small hands around the outside there. As Liam Hannon makes a move on GB292 as well.
GB just running a bit wide then.
DRS is now enabled, so this could throw a spanner into the works. As we have both Audi drivers wheel to wheel now. And I'm sure they'll be giving each other their room as they head out to turn 1. Say that, but Benjo holds position very nicely, but Josh is coming around the outside and doesn't round the outside there. Very good. Shifty is still leading. 0.8 seconds off Jerry Moore as we have a yellow flag in sector 1. What has happened? Looks pretty good to me.
Back alright again.
As SDC picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner casting.
Close between these drivers though.
Striker Son.
SDC and
both caught that.
Unlucky. I had a feeling it'd be quite action-packed at the middle of the grid here.
Oh, it really is. As we're seeing, oh, it's Striker Son makes a beautiful move on Benjo, aka Unlucky A there. That was very nicely done there through the far chicane.
Get me my pack. Oh!
But look at this. Oh, that was a big hit. And then
that was a big hit.
And that was, who was that? I'm not sure who that was.
I think that was Liam Hannon and Get Me My Pipe, I think, was it? Shoot, one of them ended up in the wall.
One of them ended up into the wall. Was that Getting My Pipe ended up into the wall?
I think it was, yeah.
It must.
Yeah, it's coming into the pits now, yeah.
Coming into the pits now, yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Oh, Jerry Moore's made a move on Shifty. Oh, I've just missed that. But Jerry Moore is now into the lead and Shifty is in second place. We have Striker Son who just picked up a 5-second penalty in the pit lane for speeding. As we have a virtual safety car. Striker Son is out of this race. That was such a shame. They were up into a really strong 6th end last time I checked.
There's quite a lot of changes going on here.
There is a lot of changes, also a lot of penalties. The Arc of Dark is holding that P3 they have done for the majority of the race, making up 9 places. But now we're on board with Shifty 50s going alongside Jerry Moore. They'll be liking their chances, try and retake the lead. But Jerry Moore has retaken his pole position he's got here. So he'll be very chuffed with that. There's still another 19 laps left here at the Australian Grand Prix. And we're back racing again. Virtual safety car has now come to an end as we have Jerry Moore and Shifty both thinking last minute we're going to come into the pit. Oh, this is good. I'm loving watching this, you know.
So that's it. Arc of
It's
Dark
all
now
happening.
in
Arc of Dark
first.
takes the lead.
Really pushing it on them softs.
So lots of pit changes now. Josh up into P2. Were they right down the order at one point? Like right down?
I think Josh was, yeah.
I think he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's up into P2 now.
Arc of Dark's gone up 11 places, so yeah. Rebel Go plays up 15 places to get to 4th.
And he's already done 2 stops as well, so to be in P4 with 2 stops, that is pretty impressive. As Shifty picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I think these are going to play a big part in the end of it. These time penalties.
Oh, they will.
Switch some of them around. There's a bit of contact there between Joey and Unlucky A. Just a little love tap.
With the Innertech Lupo cars up to P3 and P4, they'll be very happy with that at the moment. But
Gotta say that
Rebel
Innertech
plays making
Lupo
up
really is
15
stunning.
positions. Oh, beautiful livery. I'm saying that as Rebel Go plays, as we speak about him, has just picked up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Right, so now we see the drivers spread out a little bit. We can catch on to these battles a little bit better. We've now got on board with SDC, who's putting pressure onto George B for P9 as they go up the inside on the hard compound. But George B holds position still. I've seen Chizu's drop right back. What's happened to Chizu? Oh, they're in the pits. They're in the pits.
In the pits.
We see SDC now still putting the pressure on George B as George B. As back end comes out massive there, starts oversteer him. SDC now in DRS range. What will we see here?
So I'll tell you what's quite interesting there is Chizu's chose to come into the pits, but his teammate Rebels stayed out. So 2 different strategies from the same team there.
Different strategies. Rebel Go plays up 17 positions right now, which is pretty remarkable. They probably was not expecting this so early on into the race.
So his strategy's obviously working for him, Tez, so...
Oh, he'll be loving it. Fair play to
That's
him.
it.
The Arc of Dark picking up a 3-second time penalty there.
Jerry looks to make a move on Lewis and does on the inside. He gets him. He gets him. Shifty also looking to make a move on Lewis.
You're following Shifty, I'll follow SDC. I think SDC is going to make a move on George shortly. There's so many battles here now, though.
There it is. Makes the move, gets it.
Oh,
Lewis.
George goes wide, and that's him. And he's binned it, and his wheel's fallen off. What a shame, George B. You was holding it so well there, but that will be another safety car, and as another victim of the fast chicane here at Albert Park.
Another one with the pink Ford. Stevie JD just missing a wing there. I'm sure he'll jump in the pits now. As a safety car comes in, Tez. Back underway.
And here we go as Rebel Go plays. Was caught napping at the lights and Jerry Moore is looking to make the position off the back, but I'm not sure if that was actually an illegal overtake. I don't know if he has to give that back or not, but it doesn't look like he's going to be. As a following Shifty 50 now is on board there, who's going to make a move on Shih Tzu. Oh, it's Shih Tzu rear ends the rear of Josh.
Just
Oh,
caught
what a
that
shame.
one.
DC is disqualified from the session. What has happened there?
Not sure what's happened with
What a
DC
shame.
is can't even see him on the track there.
SDC's out, disqualified. Gone. Not sure. Oh, as Liam Allen and Chitsu make a bit of contact there. The Shifty has moved up another position. It is hard to keep up with. There's so much going on.
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
Liam Hannon is... Oh, they made the move on Lewis. It says... I'm not sure.
Oh, Small Hands and GB292 having a little battle, but Small Hands just ended up going out wide there and off the track. GB takes that place.
Joey locks it up there and oversteers into the grass on the penultimate corner. Into the pits they come. But here we have Josh, who is on the gearbox now of Arc of Dark in the Honda. Let's see if the Audi driver can get past.
Hit me my pipe, just made a move on Meaning Ball and got him there.
This top six battle is very close.
Yeah, it really is. He'll be the first to make a
Right,
move, Lord
Jerry
Tez.
Moore. Jerry Moore's made a 2-second gap saying that. I mean, it's really close between second and sixth, but I mean, anything could happen yet. As Lewis was a little bit wide there. Nevertheless, holds it through the far chicane. Let's see what Shifty can do though. See if Shifty can try and make a move onto P4 past Josh. I mean, these two drivers are on the exact same strategy right now. Shifty always looks for a move there as Josh kind of opens the door for him, but soon closes it. As they're around the final corner, ready to start lap 18.
So there we go.
As Josh makes a move on After Dark.
There's action all over this one.
Do, though.
GB on Shih Tzu, can he get him? He does down the straight. Looks like Shih Tzu may have a problem as he's dropped back quite a few places there.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Liam Hannon and Lewis, but nothing substantial. Shifty is all over the gearbox of the Sanzea Honda right now though. Can he get the McLaren past the Honda?
He's looking for it, isn't he?
He is.
Saying, where can I get it? Where can I take him?
Seems to have a lot to VRS, looking at his steering wheel as well. So he might be able to use this overtake button at the perfect moment. As Arkadar goes wide, it's Shifty to make the move, and Shifty does make the move. He does it. Up into P4, Shifty 50. Now he'll be eyeing up Josh, who, as I said, on the exact same strategy as him. So this will be interesting.
Shih Tzu just made a place up.
22. As Jerry Moore sits at 1 minute 24 in, so that's the best lap so far.
Meaning Ball just taking GB292 there. It's fights all over there in this one.
Well to be up in P8. I think they must have pitted about 3 times already.
Made up 12 positions, Tez, so that's not bad going, I'd say.
No. But here we have Lewis and Arkdark, 2 teammates here at the Zanzare Honda Racing Team. Let's see what they can do as Arkdark goes a little bit wide and Lewis corrects their mistakes and gets even closer to the gearbox of his teammate. It's all happening here. Round 1, Australia here at Tier 2 for TT Motorsports.
Looks like Shifty's gaining on Josh as well.
Here we go, the overtake. Lewis on Arcdark on his teammate. Does it very nicely there. Gets the much better line there through the fast chicane.
I think the tyres of Arcadart now are playing a bit of a part in it. Looks like he may have to come to the pits in the
50-50
next
into
few
DRS
laps.
range of Josh. Not much of a speed difference. They seem very similar. Oh, there's almost contact for Shifty. Gets on the brakes just in time there to prevent
So
any
close.
damage.
See him drop back a little bit, obviously. Had to
It's all
plant
happening
his,
back here. I think there's
his foot on the brake.
lots going back towards the back.
Shizu's in the pits.
I'll keep following Shifty 50 for the moment.
Rebel Go Play seems
Josh
to be
locks
gaining
up
on
there.
small lands. Let's have a look. It looks to make a move, but just slips a little bit. Just holds off.
Got Rebel Go
Slight
Plays.
bit of contact. Yeah, Rebel
Small
Go
lands
Plays
both.
take
Rebel-
small lands.
Yeah.
Nice battles going on here, Taz.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Shifty though, because there was a tiny bit of contact there, but literally nothing to cause any damage. But you can just see how much Shifty's pushing and how different his braking zones are to Josh. They're completely different. Right, will we see a move down the main straight here in Australia as Josh goes very wide and into the DRS zone now? What can Shifty do? Putting all the pressure onto the Audi driver. It's a much cleaner entrance into turn 1. Into the second DRS zone. It's got to be a move. It's got to be
He's
done.
got him. He's got him.
And he's got on the outside now. Is he going to do him around the outside? He does. He does it around the outside. As Josh's teammate does retire from the session, which is so unfortunate. The Shifty 50s into P2. What a move.
I think it was just a matter of time, that one, Taz.
That
was looking
certainly
for it
was.
for a
It's
while.
all over him. I had to stick with him because I knew it was coming.
Liam now gaining. Oh, as he takes Smalllands and Stevie JD. Oh, Smalllands is in the pit, sorry, yeah, so he takes Stevie JD there.
Let's talk about Jerry Moore though, the driver who hasn't faced many problems in the last few laps. He's been cruising out in first place, has made nearly a 9-second gap on his opponents. But let's see if that gap changes over the next few laps between him and Shifty, because I do know for a fact that Shifty is on much newer tyres than Jerry Moore. So that could play. As you can see, Shifty in the background now as Jerry Moore goes into turn 1 and they come on the exit of the last corner. So let's see if that gap changes much.
It looks like Shifty is slightly gaining, actually.
It does look like that. So that could be interesting here, the end of the race. As we're now on board with Getting My Pipe, who's looking up the Zanzer Honda here for the P5. As the Zanzer Honda goes defensive. You may recognise his face from Tier 1, who is now in Tier 2. But a very fast driver who was doing really well in the Tier 1 Championship before they missed a few rounds. So this will definitely be one of the favourites to do well in this championship. But let's see what the Bentley driver could do here on the Honda driver. He gets a much better exit, and he almost gives him a little bump there to say, come on Arcadark, let's get on with this. We need to start making progress on the other drivers.
Oh, just makes another little bump. Pushes him wide a
And he loses
bit.
his front end plate. But nevertheless, Getting My Pipe goes around the outside of Arcadark. And Arcadark almost loses it then. Getting My Pipe is through into P5. Drivers are a lot more separated now as Josh is in the pits. So Josh is coming in for possibly the soft compound. So that is interesting. I was not expecting Josh to pit, to be honest. I thought he might be able to last out the rest of the race.
Yeah.
Unless if he's got wing damage. And
If he's going to come back out on the softs. Yeah, they are taking his wing damage. Yeah.